Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic World Building series, and today we're gonna be focusing on, trams and all the new stuff. Right, so we had a really nice conversation on the Discord, on the chats on the weekend. Well, actually last week as well. Oolykee was free as a bird. He didn't work, unfortunately. It's Monday now and I'm recording this quite tightly, so don't expect much from this one. It's 11:30 when I'm recording this, and just a break at work, so I might not do it as good as usual, but so don't take it against me. We're gonna talk about the new stuff in the game. Also, I'm gonna be finishing some projects here. I'm just gonna slow this down to address these issues. Oh, morning is dawn is breaking. You can see here we have priorities. We came to a conclusion. Oolykee came to a conclusion that these are not gonna work as well as expected. The reason is that, you know, if you set a couple of buildings at the same priority as, the same priority, they're still gonna be receiving. Oh, this is a switch that's far away, so that's gonna be interesting to work on. This one is the same. Let's go and address some of the other issues. This one is again the same. Oh, far away. So if you have a lot of this one is being constructed. Here we go. This one has assigned the footpaths right away. So if you have the priority buildings set on the same priority, they're still gonna be having the resources delivered at the same time, all the buildings on the same priority. So this is not really gonna help you that much. That's not gonna help you that much, so it's gonna be unfortunate for us. What I'm gonna do now, so they're gonna be delivering all the materials to all the different construction sites. It's not gonna be one by one, you know, to deliver all the stuff so people can finish the building. But if you have 10 different buildings on the same priority, all 10 buildings will get the materials equally distributed as it was before. So that means you won't be able to focus on a single building, you know, in order to finish it. Probably you can play with the priorities and have like only buildings that you won't finish ASAP. Like we are working in fours over here on this channel, on these construction offices. We have 4 cranes, we have 4 excavators, 4 bulldozers, 4. So you can do in fours. You can change the priorities, so they're gonna be focusing on that before others, but I don't think this is a big change in a game. I probably should do the time-lapse because I'm probably gonna continue calling these series a time-lapse, so I'm probably gonna do some time-lapse here as well. And what else I wanted to say? I think that's more or less it. There's a couple of these heating pipes. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna put this groundwork office over here. Let's see what buildings need to be finished. Here we go. This switch, we're gonna go all the way to this switch. It's far away, so I'm gonna just manually assign this switch to this to this footpath construction office that Oolykee fails to put in his head that I need to have these quick tips, quick tools ready just in case I do stupid stuff like this. Anyway, high voltage wires. So let's see which one is you. We're gonna remove you and add high voltage wires to this one. There we go. This needs to say open. There we go. This one here. We need to assign construction office to this one. Escape, and then we have another high voltage. Here we go. Substation. Again, it has all the material. Well, this one doesn't have all the material. No, it does. It has a couple of different construction stages, but they all require people to be finished. There we go. And I think that's it. I think these are the only ones we have to finish. This is gonna be fixed on its own, so hopefully that's not gonna be a problem. Okay. So what else do we need to do here? 1 second. Let me just change this. Perfect. Okay. Anything else we would like to change? Sorry about that. One more thing. Here we go. And that's it. Okay, so we planned for a new city. We have a couple of construction projects here, mostly roads and stuff. They're going to be constructed on its own automatically. We need a lot of money in order to supply new vehicles to the construction office here. Well, I'm thinking about building a railroad here to deliver gravel as well. In this one, we started planning this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it straight away. I would like to focus on financial issues that we are experiencing and resolving that. In the last episodes, we did put emphasis on the exports of more expensive stuffs in order to recover financially. We do have 2 vehicles here. We can increase that because I'm pretty sure both of them are carrying a lot of, well, they did carry a lot of stuff for exports. We can go in and real quickly check the financial situation. So this would be exports. Let's go with this month, and then let's move for a couple of months back. You see, chemicals, like we can even go for this year. So this year we exported 36,000 rubles. This is not a lot. Like, look at the electricity and coal and alcohol. Alcohol is surprisingly a lot. I'm surprised that we exported so much alcohol. Food is not so expensive, but this one consumes a lot of crops. Panels and other stuff, it's just minuscule amounts. Clothing, you can see the clothing is doing fine. We can check our levels of our chemicals. You can see here that we are at 59%, so we need to export more chemicals. And here with clothing, we are at 71%. We are exporting everything over 50%. And then the third one is here, 100% of chlorine. We need to export that. So chlorine needs to be exported. It's exported in usually plastic containers in the back of a covered truck. We don't export it in tankers. Right, so probably that should be next thing that we should do. Get a couple of these bad boys, because, wow, there was a nice little animation when you buy, like, your rubles leaving your wallet. Your Vladimir's leaving your wallet. Okay, so we increased the amount of vehicles here that are going to be exporting chemicals, clothing, and other stuff. We'll see mechanical components, machine parts. I might start exporting those as well. They are a little bit far from here, but I just might go for it. Currently we are at 45% capacity. We do have some steel. Okay, that's perfect. And they're just working. And this is perfect. This is what I want. We are just working. We are just producing machine parts. They're slowly increasing. I think this is working perfectly fine. Okay, a couple of other issues that we discussed in the radio station. Dennis is a endless well of information and helpfulness for all of us. So thank you, Dennis, for your help on the weekend and explaining a lot of situation that is kind of causing some issues with us. It's really helpful. One of the things that I wanted to address is the orphanages. So we had a problem, or we had an issue with orphanages. I'm not sure if I started building an orphanage here. I believe we did. I'm just gonna go and try to find it again. Do we have a problem? Orphanage. Yeah, we have orphanage being built here. This is something that I'm kind of against, because orphanages again are broken in this game. Orphanages, you will never have enough. Like, maybe you can, but the size of our city, I believe that we discussed this, 20,000 people city, you need like, did we say 1,200 orphans? Something like that. So it's gonna be, like, for our size city, we need to have 3 or 4 orphanages. So, the orphanages can create problems for you. I'm gonna try to address these issues. We're gonna have more discussions. Then, Dennis, if you're watching this, feel free to contribute to conversation about orphanages. So my understanding is that orphanages create unhappy orphans that then hit your workforce, and they're not going to be as productive, as happy as your people, and you're going to get enormous amounts of orphans. Like, if people escape, for example, in this game, their children become orphans. So the literally children of the Soviet republics just abandoned their children when they fled to Western countries. So if they die, of course, they become orphans. Nobody goes to their other family members, you know, this kind of stuff. But no, if you lose a parent, you're an orphan, which is technically true, but like probably grandparents or close other family would take care of you rather than being an orphanage, but it doesn't work like this in this game. So orphanages are more of a problem than they are benefits, so this is something to consider. One other thing, again, financially, we still have a little bit of a problem, but like I said, I think we boost our exports greatly. We're gonna just one more time cover this. Soviet exports. I'm gonna go for last couple of months. Right, it's in this direction. So let's go with clothing. Here we go. Let's go from the 1st October. Our exports were 300,000 and more than 10% of those exports were clothing. Chemicals were only smaller part, but they're going to be bigger and bigger part because we have now 4 trucks exporting chemicals, clothing as well, but chemicals. So we should see boost in exports of these 2 materials. So that's something that I expect to have, to have a quite positive balance and positive for our exports. Alcohol, huge amounts, enormous amounts, but still huge amount of money as well. It was to be expected. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go and finish some. Oh, by the way, they fixed this. We tested it. Now you can continue. These can be assigned. Broken pipes now can be perfectly assigned and constructed by your construction offices. Given that they have a footpath, which is enormously, I'm enormously grateful to the developers. If you have a footpath, you can construct now. It doesn't have to have a road connection, but footpath as well. And what else? Nothing, that's it. If it has footpath, it can construct even the broken in several parts, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. And if the part that needs to be constructed is not connected to the if it's not connected to the road directly, it can still be constructed. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for a time lapse. Oh, traffic jam. Oh, this is an interesting one. Ah, right, this is brick production. Traffic jam is due to the... Oh, wait. Well, we're full, but hey-ho, shish happens. This traffic jam, we don't care. And this thing with, I don't know, I'm on the verge of destroying this building. But I think I'm gonna let the increase in the loyalty here, which is now the rating of my station went from 20% to 65. This is gonna help us greatly to increase our loyalty. So I'm pretty sure in short amount of time, we're gonna fix this loyalty as well. Okay, that's me talking. We're gonna do a time lapse now. And we're gonna focus on fixing some things and we'll see what kind of construction we can do. Let's enjoy the night first. Right, okay, so we have focused on some of the key issues that we had in this episode that I wanted to address. The biggest one being the financial situation, and I think we're balancing the budget now, and with the new trucks being assigned for the exports of chemicals and the clothing, I think this should give us this additional boost. I did take a loan. As soon as I said I don't want to take a loan, I have a feeling that Whale Tier, and I'm blaming you for this, Whale Tier, that you wanted us to get a loan to have healthy finances, so I went for a loan. I'm gonna keep the positive balance. I will be trying to get this issue resolved. So you can see here that in next year, that this year, it's 3rd of January, we have almost, well, majority of our loans should be repaid. So in the next 12 months will be crucial. You know, we heard this before. But anyway, the one other thing I didn't check, we're gonna check it now together, is the building and 3 flats, and we are at freaking 0. That sounds like fun. Okay, we're gonna need to continue building the residential areas, so let's go and start slowly. So we're gonna go for the old town first here with Stalinkas. I'm gonna go for 4 buildings at the same time and let them start working on these. This is gonna create some additional living space for us. I'm pretty sure that all the everything is going to be assigned. But again, like I said, the biggest problem for us to expanding to a new town and to speed this up would be to populate these construction offices that we have lying around all over the place. And this is still not being constructed. Let me see the other projects. You can see that all these wires, substations, they have been constructed. I'm pretty sure that we only require a couple of people here to finish this one. What about this one here? This one requires groundwork, right? This one requires groundwork. I think I'm gonna have to slowly, as soon as we financially recover from this, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be quite fast. Let's see the last month's finances one more time from in December. We had exports of chemicals, only 10 tons. I don't know if that's something that we can expect. Clothing, 42,000 rubles. 42,000 rubles of clothing we exported last month. I'm pretty sure that it was like mid-December when we started doing this. So I'm expecting this number to slowly grow. Also, because of the closeness of this, I think I would like to slowly try to populate these construction offices here. For example, you can see that finishing the construction itself, you can see here that we require footpath office here, which is assigned. I would like to go with buses first. So again, there's 2 school of thoughts. At the moment, they're pretty similar to each other. I have 4 construction offices. A lot of other people, Kaya, Maya, Dennis, they have 3 construction offices. I'm gonna still continue doing this for now, just to test it and, you know, to have a firm yes or no on does this work or not. So, 4 construction offices. One of them is for groundworks. The other one is for construction. Groundworks is with excavators and cranes. The other one is, the one is groundworks with excavators and dumper trucks and mixers. The other one is with construction is with cranes and a lot of flatbeds, couple of cover houses as well. The third one will be roads. Roads always have to have their own construction, but finishing the roads with the street lights and sidewalks, you're gonna need to assign a different construction office to finish it. Because it requires people to work. And that segues into the last construction office that we're gonna have. That would be the bus construction office, or footpath construction office, as I like to call them. Mr. Dennis likes to have the only buses only, not footpaths. He auto buys the footpaths, but I would like to construct it on our own because I think it goes extremely fast, and maybe it's a little bit more realistic. I don't even know what it means anymore, but government loyalty skyrocketed after we employed more people in a radio station, so that's a great one. Right, so I believe slowly we're gonna go and start buying some vehicles. So, well, let's focus on this real quickly and rename this. Did we rename this? No. Groundwork we have here. This is road work and construction. This is obviously footpaths. So let's rename it footpath. So we're gonna have footpath office as well. Just to double check this, let's see what construction offices we have close by, because footpath sounds familiar. Yes, it's here. and also we're gonna need to source stuff, but also I'm gonna have to do this to them. Auto search for footpaths, yes, and you only build footpaths 3 kilometers. Everything else, just get rid of it. This is footpath and bus construction office, so this is gonna be for our buses. The second one will be groundwork. Groundwork needs to go buildings, conveyor belts, pipes, engines. I think it's already set up. I think all the other buildings are already set up. Buildings, conveyor belts, electric wiring, and roads is only roads. And the factory connections. By the way, all the roads, factory connections that are shorter than 21 meters will have to be constructed manually. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the button. Whoa. Okay, not very infectious. That's great. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.